So hello everyone. In this video we will talk about the preparation as well as the standardization of ferric ammonium sulfate of 0.1 normal strength. Okay, so the normal as well as the molar strength of our ferric ammonium sulfate is the same. We will see that in a few minutes. Okay, so firstly here I have written the chemical formula for ferric ammonium sulfate. Now let us begin with the requirements of our this experiment. The chemicals which we need are arsenic trioxide, sodium hydroxide, potassium iodide, sulfuric acid, osmic acid, ferroin sulfate and ferric ammonium sulfate. And the glassware which we need is burette, pipette, conical flask, volumetric flask, funnel, beaker and a glass rod. And the equipment which we need is analytical balance. Okay, so these are just the basic requirements. Now let us begin with the main part, which is the preparation of ferric ammonium sulfate of 0.1 normal strength, or we can also say 0.1 molar strength. Okay, so whenever we have to prepare normal solutions, what do? We always see the equivalent weight. I have explained this a lot many times. So we always see the equivalent weight, and equivalent weight is equal to the molecular weight upon the n factor. Okay, so firstly we will calculate the molecular weight for our ferric ammonium sulfate, and then we will see its n factor, and then finally we will get the equivalent weight. So the molecular weight for ferric ammonium sulfate I have already calculated. It came out to be around 632.1 gram per mole. Okay, so this is the molecular weight. Now let us see the n factor. So I have already told a lot of times that n factor is either involves the H positive ions or the OH negative ions, or it involves the electrons. Okay, so whenever the ferric ion is being reduced, okay, whenever it undergoes reduction, uh, it involves the gain of one electron. Okay, this is the equation I have written. So this is the reduction of our ferric ion, so it involves the gain of one electron, therefore the n factor for this is 1. So when we will divide our molecular weight, which is let me erase this. So when we will divide our molecular weight, which is 632.1 gram per mole by 1, the value will be 632.1 gram per mole. Okay, which means that over here the equivalent weight is equal to the molecular weight, and whenever the equivalent weight is equal to the molecular weight, it means that the normal and the molar solution will be having the same strength. Why? Because the molecular weight molarity depends upon the molecular weight, and the normality depends upon the equivalent weight, and if both of these are equal, it means that the normal and the molar strength are also equal. So I hope up to here this thing is clear to you. So this preparation and these all standardization, these all depend upon the n factor. Okay, these all we need to know the n factor, and then we can easily calculate whether we have to prepare normal solution or molar solution. It all depends upon the calculation. It is very simple concept. So the molecular weight came out to be around this, and which means that 1000 ml of one normal solution of ferric ammonium sulfate has these many grams of ferric ammonium sulfate. So instead of one normal, if we need 0.1 normal solution, then we will divide this by 10, which will be 63.21 gram, and if we round it off, then it will be 63 grams, which means that when we will dissolve 63 grams of ferric ammonium sulfate in 1000 ml of distilled water, the solution which we will get will be having strength 0.1 normal or 0.1 molar, because these are having the same strength. So up to here we have done done with our preparation. Now let us begin with the main part, which is the standardization. So the standardization of ferric ammonium sulfate, let me read out its principle first. So it says that ferric ammonium sulfate solution is titrated directly with primary standard arsenic trioxide in the presence of sulfuric acid, osmic acid, using ferroin sulfate as an indicator, and the endpoint is detected by change in color from pink to very pale blue. Okay, these are just the basic principle of this titration. So let us now see the chemical reaction, what is happening. So our arsenic trioxide, what is our arsenic trioxide? It is our primary standard. In the presence of it reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium arsenite. This sodium arsenite in the presence of water forms sodium arsenate with the release of 4 electrons. Okay, so this is just the general reaction which is being taking place whenever we add these all our reagents. So let us now begin with the methodology. This is the general reaction for this standardization. here we know that our ferric ion will be reduced. Okay, so methodology, it says that what we have to do, we have to weigh accurately about 0.2 gram of arsenic trioxide, which is our primary standard, and then transfer it to 500 ml conical flask. Then we have to add 25 ml of sodium hydroxide solution, which will be 8% weight by volume, and then add 10 ml distilled water and mix the solution properly. Then we have to add 30 ml of dilute sulfuric acid, 0.5 ml of osmic acid solution, and ferroin sulfate solution, and then mix properly. This is our indicator. And then we have to fill the burette with the ferric ammonium sulfate solution, which we have prepared already in the first step. And then we have to start the titration with ferric ammonium sulfate until the endpoint is reached, which is suggested by a change of color from pink to very pale blue. This is our endpoint. And then the same formula which we will use for calculating our molarity, this we have also used for sodium hydroxide, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid. Now again this formula which we will use, which says that the molarity of ferric ammonium sulfate is equal to W into Rm upon V into E. Okay, so W here stands for weight of primary standard in grams, which is arsenic trioxide. This we can calculate. E is the equivalent factor of primary standard, Rm is the required molarity, and V is the volume of ferric ammonium sulfate which will be used in ml. Okay, so these all values, W, Rm, V, we can easily calculate. The main thing over here which we need to understand, and I've already explained that a lot of times, but I will tell that again, is the equivalent E, which is the equivalent factor of primary standard. Primary standard is our arsenic trioxide. It means how many grams of arsenic trioxide will react with 1 ml of our solution, which is ferric ammonium sulfate. That is the equivalent factor of primary standard, which is trioxide. I will repeat again. Equivalent factor means that the grams of arsenic trioxide that will react with 1 ml of ferric ammonium sulfate. So in order to know the grams of arsenic trioxide, we firstly need to know how many grams of arsenic trioxide are present in 1 ml of arsenic trioxide. Okay, so whenever we have to calculate the equivalent factor, what we see the molecular weight here. So the molecular weight of arsenic trioxide I have already calculated. It came out to be 197.84 gram per mole. Okay, so this is the molecular weight. So the equivalent weight of arsenic trioxide is 197.84 upon 4, which is equals to 49.46 grams. Okay, so here why do we divide it by 4? It is because if you see the reaction over here of arsenic trioxide, it involves 4 electrons. Okay, that is why we have divided it by 4. So this is the here we have we have also, we need to know the equivalent of weight over here, because the ferric ammonium sulfate which we are taken is of 0.1 normal strength. So the arsenic trioxide also we need for 0.1 normal strength. That is why we are seeing taking the equivalent weight. Okay, so the equivalent weight of arsenic trioxide came out to be this, which means that 100 ml of 1 and arsenic trioxide is having 49.46 grams of arsenic trioxide. So instead of 100 ml, if you need 1 ml, so 1 ml of 0.1 normal trioxide will be having these many grams of arsenic trioxide. It means that these many grams of arsenic trioxide will react with 1 ml of ferric ammonium sulfate. So this is the equivalent factor of arsenic trioxide, and this we will put in our this equation with along with the rest of the values, and finally we will calculate the molarity of our ferric ammonium sulfate. So I hope this concept is clear to you, because equivalent factor is very much simple to calculate, and it is the same steps which we need to follow in all the standardizations as well as the preparations. Okay, so I hope I have explained to you. I tried my best. So please subscribe if you like the video. Thank you.